Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, it's Mike from TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on the purchase of your Jayco Alante 29F motorhome. I'm going to walk you around it, show you how to use a few things to get the best out of your camping experience. Let's start by talking about arriving at the campsite. A couple things to take into consideration when parking. On your campsite, you've got a huge awning there. You have plenty of room for that to come in and out. And your off campsite, of course, your slide. It's a shallow slide, but leave plenty of room for it to come in and out, preferably nothing hanging over top. And I also want you to think about where your power and water connections are going to be. Your power is going to be right inside this rear storage area. Then your docking station is going to be just in front of your rear tires. So park accordingly so you can utilize the facilities at the campsite. Once you arrive, get parked, we're going to level your unit. Now step inside here. Come right up to the driver's side. Hit the power on, and you're just going to touch auto level. Auto level is going to initiate the auto leveling system. You're going to run all of your auto leveling systems down. It's telling me to engage my parking brake, so you have to engage that first. And then just touch auto level. It's going to bring all your auto leveling systems down. Once your unit's level and stable, we can go ahead and hook up our power and water. It's going to take a few minutes to dance around. Just wait for it, and your panel will beep and blink, and you'll know your unit's level. All the way at the rear is going to be your power cord. Stores inside here. There is a little chute down here. You can run that down below there so you don't have to leave your door open. But a big long 30 amp cord. At the end of that 30 amp cord, should you need to plug into a 110, we give you a 30 to 15 amperage reducer. Plug into a 110, comes to your convenience pack. Got your power hooked up. Let's hook up our water. This docking station a little easier access with the slide closed, but you can do it with it open. So at campsites, we are going to hook up to city water connection. Put a diagram up here and 4 little knobs to turn. City water connection, city inlet to fixtures. White down, green to the left, red up, blue to the left. That matches that. Now we grab our water pressure regulator. This water pressure regulator is going to reduce the water pressure to 40 to 50 psi, protecting the lines in your unit. Use this when you hook up your water, because you don't know what the water pressure is at different campsites. Hook that up. Hook up your hose. Don't turn our hose on yet. We're going to make sure our hot water heater is on. Hot water heater is going to be to the left of your entry doorway here. So you've got that on, you can go ahead and turn that hose on. Now, after that hose has been on for a little while, you can go inside and deploy your slide if you need to. What I need you to do is get inside and open up your water taps. Get them all opened up, showers, etc. Get all the air out of the lines. Once all the air is out of the lines, you got a nice steady flow of water. You can go ahead and use what you need to use. Shut all those taps off. Now, let's say we're going to go camping and we're not going to use city water. We're going to go dry camping. Well, in that case, you got 2 steps. You're going to start with a power tank fill, and then you go to dry camp. So start by filling your tank. White and blue down, red up, green to the left. We match the power tank fill. Fill it up in the same spot. Repeat the hot water heater the same way. Once that tank is full, what you're going to have to do is go inside and hold your freshwater button down. There's a button next to your battery and black and gray tanks. There's going to be a freshwater button. Hold that button down. Once you can tell when that's full, you go ahead and remove that hose. Don't leave this unattended while you're filling it either. Remove the hose and then switch from power tank fill to dry camping. White, green and red up, blue to the left. Now we'll turn on our water pump. You can turn on your water pump inside as well whenever you want to utilize that fresh water. Don't turn on this water pump when you're hooked up to city water. That's already pressurized. Alright, we're all set up with power and water. I'm going to go ahead and walk you around the rest of the unit, starting in this docking station. Up here on the left, you got your cable and satellite hookups. Again, all of your diagrams, winterizing, sanitizing, city water, and dry camping. Here's your city water inlet. Freshwater pump. This is a docking light. Black tank flush. We'll talk about that when we dump our black tanks. Hot and cold shower out here with a big spray port to throw on there. Back here is your water filter and your low point drains. Right above my head here in the slide is your furnace. Got that cranked up right now. Two things, make sure it's never blocked, and if you are running it, steer clear of it. It does get hot. Up there is a vent for your microwave. Not much to talk about in your slide, so I'll continue running the unit here. Back here is going to be our black and gray tanks. Your black is to the right, gray is to the left. There's your fueling, storage, again power. You got a ladder, utilize it. Go up there a couple times a year on a completely walkable roof. Check the seams of your roof for any drying or cracking, and caulk as necessary with recommended RV roofing caulk. Come around to your campsite. You got a big awning I'll run out here shortly. Storage, storage. Here's where your propane turns on. Your batteries, simply lift up on this to slide these out. Continuing on your campsite, there's a access panel to the back of your fridge. Below that again, your hot water heater. Tons more storage. Outdoor TV. So that's opened up. TV here, I don't know how well the channels will pick up inside this metal building here. You do have a remote for that. And then your outdoor sound system. Volume up. Try to pick up a channel. Again, probably won't pick up much inside this metal building here. But AM, FM, Bluetooth, auxiliary, radio. Make sure you keep these locked when you're traveling. Continuing on the front here, more storage. That's how you pop them open. Off campsite, more storage. A lot of these have lighting as well. Show how that one turns on. Company's generator, we'll start that up here in a minute. More storage and back around to our docking station. That about covers everything on the outside. Let's go take a look inside your unit. Alright, coming up inside your unit, first thing I like to point out in every coach is your fire extinguisher. Make sure that you and everyone that's camped with you knows that the fire extinguisher is located at the entry doorway in case of an emergency. So down to your right as you come in, you get all kinds of lighting. Exterior lighting is going to be all your awnings, power step, and interior lights. Awning, I'll work on running that out real quick. Here's your main power for the unit. You can shut off all the power in the unit from there. And then there's going to be your Xanax inverter. I want to show you on your awning. You only want to run this awning out until your flap falls down to 90 degrees, and then you can see your bar and your LED lights. These will continue to run themselves out and run themselves up backwards. They have yet to design one that'll automatically stop. So keep an eye on it when you're running it out. Make sure your door is not pushed open any further than it needs to be. Looks like it clears it by the hinge. And once our awning's back in, we'll go ahead and continue the tour. The thing's huge. I love the awning holder in the middle there. Alright, so continuing up. Turn around up top here, got some storage. Storage through all of these. I'm gonna head right over next to the fridge to our control panel. Over here on the wall, it's gonna be your control panel. Here's where we'll start your generator, your slide control, check your gas, your battery, your fresh tank. That's why I said you can hold down to tell when your potable water is full. Black and gray tanks. If you're in inclement weather, you can turn on your tank heaters here. Here's where you turn on your water pump, and here's where you turn on your water heater. Down here is your power control system, shows what you're running off from. Down here's your thermostat. Let's kick the air on real quick. Hear that blasting? Shut that off. Shuts off rather quickly. Now I'm going to turn the heat on. Hear that running. Now when I shut your heat off, it takes a few more minutes for the heat fan to cycle through before it shuts off. To the left is your fridge, nor cold. Turn it on here. Here's your modes. So we're going to start with auto. Auto means when you're plugged in, it's running off electricity. As soon as you unplug, it'll switch to a gas. Or you can change your mode to strict electric or strictly gas. Over here you change your temperature 1 through 5, 5 being the coldest. Down below your fridge on the floor here is your carbon monoxide propane detector. That is 12 volt, just so you know that is always running off your battery. Clean around in the kitchen, get your self-explanatory microwave with a high and low fan, as well as a surface light. The glass top here makes an excellent backsplash. Turn on your panel light, turn this to light, changes to red, hit your spark, and there's your flame. So all three of these treat the same way, light them here. Same on your oven. Turn this to light, hit your spark down here, that'll light your oven, and then just go ahead and set it to the desired temperature. No need for a pilot light anymore. Turn around the unit, come in the dining room here. You have a pop-up power port in your kitchen with USB and 110s. Lots of lighting, accent lighting, another 110 up here, good spot for a coffee pot. Bring your TV up here. Couple USBs and 110 next to that as well. Watch your TV, you can leave your phones plugged in. Start that up. Have a remote for that TV. Again, we're inside a metal building, won't pick up much. Throw that back down. Make sure you put that back down for travel. You can leave it up. It's pretty sturdy. You can watch it while you're going down the road. But if you're not going to be watching it, I recommend just go ahead and putting it away. Bunk system. First thing you have to do is unlock this belt buckle. Otherwise this will not work. Turn the key to on. Bring your Euro bunk down. Comes down pretty quick. Watch the tops of your bed, your chairs here. I want to bring it down to there. You also got lighting up there. Smoke alarm. Your antenna. You'll crank that to the right when you arrive, to the left when you're leaving. Lifts right back up. Make sure once you get it up, buckle this back in, because you see, even turned on, it won't allow you to bring that up and down. All your controls up here again, you got a leveling system, all kinds of lights, shade control, your basic forward controls up here. Let's head on back to the bathroom. In the bathroom, you do have a hand crank open power exhaust vent here, which is actually ran by down here. I'm sorry. Turn your fan on here. Over here's your water heater. This is where you'll turn on your water heater and set the temperature. 110 here. You got some plumbing down here to maintain. Keep an eye on it. You are bouncing a house down the road. In your bedroom, I'm going to show you under your bunk, or bed, you've got some storage. Beside your bed, it's going to be an access panel to your breakers. And from underneath, this pops right up off here, your fuses. You've got a ton of 15s in there. I see a 20. I highly recommend having a handful of those with you when you go camping. You can grab those in our store. Snaps back in. Lastly, coming into your bedroom. Shows how you can hold this bed up. Let that down. Goes to the other side. And lower your bed. Also in your bedroom, you've got blue light or reading light. You want AC back here. Control for that. Quick dump. Keep it nice and cool back here for you. You can just have a regular fan or off. Of course, your closet. Make sure that when you get ready to leave and close the slide up, you have nothing down in here. And this bedroom door is bungeed open. This door is closed, and nothing else is going to impede your slides from coming in. So let's act like we're getting ready to leave the campsite. Close the unit up. You have this little extension here. Got lots of remotes and paperwork in that bottom drawer there. So let's act like we're getting ready to leave the campsite and close the unit up. What I like to do is come to my control panel and shut off all of my lights. Then I can look around the unit and see all the individual highlighted accent lights I need to walk through and shut off. I'll do those real quick. I'm sorry, I did forget to mention your bunk areas. Turn that on. Got your supersonic TVs on the ends, one on each one. This is a table that was set up right here. 3-prong bar will sit in there, twist it to the right, put your tabletop on. So there's our TV on. Like I said, you have your lighting up in here. Now that about covers everything in here. Get the rest of these lights shut off. Now I've shut off every light except for one that can be controlled by that interior light switch. Come on over to my panel and hit retract. Again, make sure all doors and drawers are closed. Nothing's going to impede your slide from coming in. It's a short one, it doesn't take long. Come on down. Shut off our interior lights. Now that we're ready to go, we're going to come back over here, turn on our power, and we're simply going to touch all retract. That's going to bring up all the auto leveling system that's on underneath. Once we got our leveling system up, We're going to unhook our cable, our water, and our power. And we're going to head up to the campsite, dump station. At the campsite dump station, park accordingly. Your dump is going to be right behind your tires on your driver's side of your tow vehicle. On the driver's side of your vehicle. To arrive, you got a 10-foot hose. And hook that up. And the first one we're going to pull is our right handle. That's going to be our black tank. Alright, once we arrive at the dump station, we're going to take this 10-foot hose, hook it up, and we're going to pull this right handle. Excuse me, we're going to pull this left handle. That's our black handle. Once we arrive, we're going to pull our black handle. Once it sounds like that's no longer draining, you can go inside and touch the panel to see if the black tank is empty. If not, you can usually tell by listening. Once that's empty, leave that black handle open. Come up here again with your water pressure regulator and hook up the hose at the dump station to this tank flush. Let that run for a good 5 minutes. That's going to wash all the nastiness out of your black tank. Once that's done, close that up. Come back here and close your black handle and then pull your gray handle. Now while that gray handle's draining, I like to go ahead at the dump station, go ahead and open up my low point drains. Get all them waters dumped. When you're done there, come back up here. Your gray water is going to be cleaner waters, your sinks and your showers. That'll clean your sewage hose out for you. Then you can unhatch it and conveniently store it somewhere sanitary. Again, we thank you guys so much for your purchase. Hope you enjoy this Alante for many years to come. Happy camping.